Ladies and gentlemen, are we forgetting something here? Life. We all only get one, and we only get one shot at it. Imagine spending it having to meet other people's quotas. Our team absolutely disagrees with the proposition that quotas are a girl's best friend. I must thank Dr. Jen for her presentation and for all those fabulous statistics about Europe. But in our eyes, quotas are simply rules. Rules created by a bunch of bureaucratic spin doctors trying to fulfil the needs of politicians and minority groups to take the focus off the really important issues in life. Imagine a life bound by these rules, living life only as per society's expectations. How limiting life would be, having everything prescribed for you. I've never lived my life like that, and I'm certainly not going to start now. I don't mean for a minute that there should be no rules of law. Without law, there would be anarchy. And sure, we should have guidelines for success in various areas of life, such as business and relationships. This is what helps us guide us through life. But rules to govern our every choice, rules that treat us as if we have no ability to make decisions and achieve ourselves, rules that give us a false reading of success, absolutely not. In fact, here's a couple of interesting quotas, aka rules, that I'm sure have been blown out of the water today. Wine, ladies. Our daily quota is 2 standard drinks, and gentlemen, yours is 3. Now bear in mind, that is a really small glass. So depending on who drew the short straw to drive home today, I'm sure a few of you are going to consume many days' quotas by the end of this fabulous event. I know I consumed more than my daily quota upstairs to get the Dutch courage to get up here today. And apparently wine consumed regularly at the level of 1 to 2 units a day is actually good for your heart. Well, so are chocolates and flowers from your partner or husband, but I don't see any quotas on this now, do we? Let's look at life in a different light, a little like a business plan, and break it up into quarters and give it the quota scan. In our first quarter of life, we are born, we learn to walk, talk, read and write. We get an education and hopefully meet our first quota, an OP score, to get into the university of our choice, to get our next quota, our first degree. In the second quarter, if we live by the rules of the quotas and rules imposed by society, to succeed and be happy in life as a professional and a mother and a wife, we finish our first degree. We get married once and are well on the way to the top of our chosen career. We have our quota of 2.1 children, become members of the PNF, do our weekly quotas of tuck shop, Lamington Drive, sausage sizzles and sports carnivals to ensure we're meeting our parenting quota. We sleep a standard quota of 8 hours a day, drink no more than our 14 standard drinks a week, and we exercise for an hour a day. We eat our daily quota of 1,900 calories to ensure we're meeting our health quota. And if what the priest from my first marriage, I blew that one marriage quota. If what the priest from my first marriage told me is correct, we also need to ensure that we make time for the special cuddles quota, no matter how many other quotas we're meeting, and apparently amongst all of this we're supposed to find me time quota and ensure we have our work-life balance quota in order. By the third quarter, if we've all survived all of the second quarter quotas and with all the spare time we have left, managing our teenagers, tending our homes and husbands, advancing our education and careers, we have been given that place on the executive board because we all want to meet the quotas, don't we? We also need to survive menopause, and apparently we have to do it with grace and ease and the minimum of hot flushes as we fulfil all of life's other quotas. By the fourth and final quarter, if we have fulfilled all of our quotas society has imposed, we will be regimented, fulfilled and chock full of high-level board experience, chatting happily to each other, happily to all of the other fellow directors at the old people's home, using, of course, the proper rules of meeting etiquette, transparency and good governance. But wait, what if there is actually more to life? What if there is more that we as women could give to the world? More that we can contribute to and change through other avenues? What if the reason there are less women on executive boards and political positions than the political spin doctors demand is that because we actually don't want to be? Not for 1 minute do we not say that an outstanding high-powered business career is not for all women. But ladies, it isn't for all women. Life is not about living up to other people's expectations, rules or quotas, or feeling that we will have failed. Talented women don't like quotas because we don't need a rule for every element of our lives or a rule for what determines success. Rules implies that we can't be trusted to do what we need to do ourselves to find fulfilment in life, or that we can't be trusted to change what needs to be changed to contribute to society. Women aren't second-class citizens who need a helping hand to ensure they progress up the ladder of life. Women succeed at school, at university and in sport. We relish hard work and are astonishingly successful in responsible jobs, managerial roles, political positions, the arts, parenting and supporting. Small to medium enterprise comprises 65% of Australian businesses. 40% of SMEs are run by women and employ 55% of Australians. They are just out there doing what they need to do, contributing the way that they want to contribute. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget creating life. Ladies, something only we can do. Obviously, gentlemen, with your help. Why isn't there more focus on promoting and supporting the growth of the economy and securing the future of generations of Australia? If we continue the way we are, ladies and gentlemen, with less and less children being born each year, by 2025, Australia's working population is going to drop from 66% to 62%, with further declines expected for future generations. If we continue this trend, ladies, there certainly will be an issue with meeting society's quotas. Not enough people working to support our economy or getting onto those boards. Quotas are undemocratic. Quotas are created by political spin doctors to take the focus off the really important issues in society. And ladies, in the immortal words of a very inspirational woman of our times, Marilyn Monroe, who are we kidding? Diamonds are a girl's best friend.